Welcome everybody, welcome. Hey, it's your boy, Agent Crystal Penis. I'm playing Gears of War 5. Sorry. How could I have possibly said those string of words that just came out of my mouth? I meant Gears 5. I'm playing Gears 5. That's what I'm playing. I'm not playing Gears of War 5. I'm playing Gears 5. Now listen, I'm starting off the video with an incredibly controversial opinion. I think Gears 5 sucks cock. Shock rifle, alright, I gotta try. I think Gears 5 is one of the worst written shooter games possibly in the history of mankind. Also, Clayton is the GOAT. Clayton CARMINE is the GOAT. This is not up for debate. This is a proven fact by science. So, if any of you say anything to me, I'm just going to curb stomp you. But, the story for Gears has gone... This is good. This is good. Because this is something that I've been wanting to get onto the internet. And, I've been wanting to get my opinion out onto the internet about Gears 5 and the state of the Gears of War universe, as it were. But I wanted to do it in a way that's infinitely shittier than anyone else has ever put it. Because I've watched so many videos that are so well worded, so well researched, so well thought out. You know, people actually get their point across. But it's time for the Kaichou to put in his 10 cents. And to put in his 10 cents in the shittiest way possible. So, Gears of War. Okay, let's start from the beginning. Gears of War has always been a story about brotherhood surviving through what is essentially the apocalypse. It is about a band of soldiers risking their entire lives to save humanity, right? It is a story that's so simple, and yet so powerful in the context of the Gears universe. Marcus, Phoenix, and Delta Squad coming together to save the world. Now, the thing about Gears is I grew up playing Gears. Don't tell anybody, but I grew up playing Gears when I was like, God, 2000. When was 2006? When was 2006? Oh, don't make me think about that. I was 8 or 9. I was, let's say, 8 or 9.
Can I get some help?
And Gears of War was the first game my dad and I ever played co-op. I was Marcus and he was Dom. So Gears of War actually means something to me. This game is really loud. Is this really loud to you? Holy shit, this game is loud as fuck. Did you just die? Did I just see somebody die? What happened? I don't know what I saw.
Your war's over.
So Gears of War was the first game I played with my dad co-op, so it has sentimental value to me, right?
Still got it.
And I really do think that Gears of War taught me in a very strange way the benefits, or not necessarily benefits, but just really what it means to work together as a team. I'm gonna die. These guys are gonna execute me. I'm gonna die. Wow, somebody left already. Awesome. That's what I love about it. I just got my head smashed into a staircase. Woo! Gears of War kicks ass. Perfect. That gives me more time to complain. So,
How'd that feel?
Gears of War was a really formative style of game for me. I need to turn this down, don't I? I need to hella turn this down. -20. That's what it is right now. This shit is loud. You stupid cocksucker. Oh, that's why that guy left, because he got killed by the fucking thing. Whatever. Gears of War was such a simple narrative, right? 4 guys, gotta save the world. Gotta work together to save the world. Simple, beautiful, elegant in how simple it is. As the series progressed, it eventually understood that the stakes needed to be raised. In the first Gears of War, it was essentially a guerrilla operation against the LOCUST. Okay, which makes sense because oh shit, that's a lot of guys. Because it's like 4 guys against an entire army, right?
Not the same as killing grunts.
And Gears of War 2 only ramped up. Gears of War 2 is arguably the best Gears of War game ever made, right? Arguably, like that's the consensus that everyone loves Gears of War 2. Now I love Gears of War 2. I fucking love Gears of War 2. Gears of War 2 is the tightest game ever. And it raised the stakes. It understood that the concept of the story, the universe had to be expanded upon, right? They knew that they had to raise the bar in terms of action, in terms of narrative, in terms of character development, right? So now it wasn't just the idea that, okay, look, it's a bunch of unrealistically buff soldier guys. It wasn't just unrealistically buff soldier guys. These guys were characters with motivation and reason to be upset, other than, okay, these fucking creatures are destroying the planet. Which is more than enough motivation, which they show you in the first one. It's more than enough motivation in the first one. Like, okay, the locusts are destroying Sarah. I don't need to give a fuck else why I need to kill the locusts. They're blowing up my whole planet. I think I have enough reason to fucking hate them. Perfect. But Gears of War 2 really stood on its own in terms of narrative prowess. Like, I really do believe that Gears of War 2 expanded the story in such a way that not only did it allow for, you know, beefy, genetically modified dudes, presumably, to express themselves in a way that was interesting, but also in a way that made me want to keep playing this game. So once you played through Gears of War 2 and you did all and you got to live through basically everything that happened in that game, there was a lot of story. There was a lot of story in Gears of War 2. A lot of stuff happened, and you learned a lot of things about the Locust and about the universe that the Gears of War story took place in, right? You got to learn a lot. Fuck this robot. you got to learn a lot. And everything made sense in the context of the story.
Look, I got one.
Oh shit, somebody died. I got you, bro. Hold on, I'm gonna kill this guy in your honor. Bitch. I didn't have to do that. Dumbass. So,
Back to using cover.
Gears of War 2 essentially expanded the whole universe,
Fortification upgraded.
which is great. Gears of War 3, arguably the most emotional and definitive Gears of War story.
Practice every day.
When Gears of War 3 came out, my friends and I went to my dad took me to the midnight release of Gears of War 3. And he let me stay home to play Gears of War. He let me, he was like, it's okay, go ahead. Oh shit. Oh shit, we're fucked. Oh, why are you so fast? Oh, don't get hit by that. Dude, be careful, man. There's a laser system right there. I'm trying to bitch about Gears of War.
Eat shit, little tin man. Come get some. Large and recharged.
So, my friends and I, you know, we stayed out of school to play Gears of War 3 because somehow I managed to convince my dad that a video game was more important than my education for at least a day. At the very least a day. And this is a series that my dad and I played together growing up. Like me growing up, we got to play that together. It was a bonding experience for us. Because it was about these guys trying to survive against absolutely impossible odds together through nothing but sheer will, determination, and the power of guns. Just like, it was just that. It was simple. Nothing took away from the experience. Okay?
And that's how it's done, motherfucker.
Then Gears 3 came out, and it was the end. It was the end. That was what it said in all of the promotional material. This was the end. This was the last Gears story, right? This was the last chapter in the Gears universe. I wish I could wall bounce. But this was the last story. This was it. The end. Brothers to the end. And I played through Gears of War 3 by myself because I like playing games by myself. I'm not on Discord right now. I'm not talking to anybody. I am playing completely by myself. And obviously Discord didn't exist when Gears of War 3 came out, I'm pretty sure. But
Securing the tab.
where's the box? Oh, it's over there. And Gears of War 3 really finished the story. Okay? Marcus won. You know, Delta Squad went through all of this trouble. What happened to Dom? Everything finally came to a complete conclusion. Okay? The story finished. That's what was important. The story finished. There was nothing after that because what was left of the story after, you know, whatever, they finished, they used the anti-lambent weapon. All of that shit, dude. All of that shit. That was the end. And then they had...
Good work.
you know, I don't know if you've played Gears, so I'm not going to tell you what happens.
Come on, show me like you mean it.
You know what I mean? I'm not gonna tell you what happens. I'm just gonna say that it was a pretty important moment in terms of video games for someone who's been following a series the majority of their life. I have been playing Gears of War the majority of my life. I'm 25 now, and I've been playing this game since I was 9 or some shit, 10 or 9, and 3 cemented the definitive end of Gears of War. The LOCUST were defeated. The Lambent were defeated. Sorry. Oh, fuck. That was all me. And, you know, it really it finished, dude. Like, the story was finished. So I spent years not worrying about Gears of War because I knew the story was it. And then I saw the trailer. The Gears of War 4 trailer. Oh man, are you kidding me? Gears of War 4? The protagonist is Marcus's son? Are you serious? What? Gears of War 4? Marcus's son. It was almost fan fiction how awesome it was. The idea of Gears of War 4. I was fucking flabbergasted. Oh shit, these guys have shock guns. Shock bullets, that's what they got. They got shock bullets. Hey, can one of you assholes revive me? We all died. And Gears of War fucking sucks. No, I'm kidding. Oh, that's why. Well, it's fine. I'm just bitching anyway. So, the definitive end was Gears of War 3, and then I saw the trailer for Gears 4. Holy shit. It's got this dramatic, emotional song. It's got this brand new character running through the woods and crazy and like shit's happening. You don't know what's attacking him. You're like, whoa, are the locusts back? How did that happen? I thought Adam's weapon destroyed the locust. Excuse me. Remember to stay hydrated. So, you know, I'm thinking in my head, I'm thinking of all of these possibilities of what's going on. I don't really, you know, the trailer shows Marcus and Anya and JD. So I'm thinking, whoa, okay, I get it now. It's a new threat because I think it says that in the trailer. There's a new threat. Whoa, what the fuck could it be? You gotta understand, this was years ago. When did Gears of War 4 come out? I'm really curious though, actually. Oh my god. October 2016. Oh my god, that was 5 years ago. Time is real and we're all gonna die. Anyway, aside from existential dread that haunts me every day, you gotta understand, this is Gears, right? I've been waiting for this for 5 years. Or 4 years. I don't remember when Gears 3 came out. New Gears, dude! And on the Xbox One, that means better graphics, better gameplay, better online graphic options, high definition of 4K, 1080p, HDR, Dolby surround sound. You know what I mean? Like, this was brand new. This was going to be awesome. So my friend had an Xbox One, a Gears of War Xbox One, and every time you pressed the stupid Microsoft button, it made the Gears of War sound. And it honestly, every time he turned it on, I got hard. My cock was erect because I knew I was going to kill some fucking locusts. So we play the game, and in Gears of War 4, you spend the first chunk fighting robots. And that was an immense red flag. Now, so this is the thing you got to understand about Gears of War. The Locust are the main character in Gears of War because everything completely revolves around them. If there was no Locust, there'd be no Gears of War. Because the assumption through the story is that humans make the Locust, Locusts get infected by Lambency, Lambency takes over the Locust, Locusts have to come up ground. You see what I'm talking about? The Locusts are the linchpin to the whole universe. The Locusts are fucking dead, but boy, we killed them. We used a magical MacGuffin. We pressed a button and we killed every Locust ever born. So what do? They introduce the Swarm. What's the Swarm? It's just a Locust again, but with incredibly uninteresting enemy design. The Swarm is so fucking boring, dude. The Swarm designs are fucking trash. I'm playing the fucking game. I can show you how trash Swarm is. There you go. What is that? What is that? What do you see on screen right now? What are we looking at with our own fucking two eyeballs right now? Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main antagonist of Gears 5. This is Reyna. This is the new queen. What the fuck is her design? She looks like something out of like The Last of Us. She doesn't even look like a Gears character. No. That's a Locust. Look at him. Strong, intimidating, completely, his whole design tells you a story. This is a Beast Rider. He's got a helmet that has been manufactured. He's got armor that's been made to use specifically against humanity. Look at him. His whole design screams aggression. Now, let me show you a Swarm. What the fuck is that? This is a Swarm drone. This is a Swarm drone elite. What the fuck is that? What design is that? What the fuck is that, man? Look at how its whole design doesn't tell you anything. All it does is tell you exactly what it is in the context of the Gears universe. It is recycled garbage. Look at his armor. What the fuck is this armor? It's chunks of metal glued to its legs. This isn't even character design. What about this creature is threatening? Other than the gun. And that's just the gun. That doesn't even have anything to do with it. Look at this piece of shit monster design. What the fuck is this cocksucker, dude? I'm not remotely threatened by this enemy design. Now. Oh, man. Now we're talking. Look at this. Okay. The entire design philosophy around the swarm is... I understand it. Okay? The swarm is essentially the resurgence, the regeneration, the rebirth of the locust with all this crystal shit on top of it for some reason. But that doesn't make it cool. That doesn't make it threatening. That doesn't excuse shitty design. Look at this. A bolter. Look at that design. Yeah, it doesn't make sense because how the fuck does he look outside of it? But that doesn't matter. It's distinct. It is evident that this is a soldier in your enemy's army because it's threatening. It's threatening, and it has... Look, it's got pouches on the back. It's got pouches on... It's got a knife. He's got knee pads. He's got weaponry. Look at the normal drone. You know exactly what this motherfucker wants. He wants to put your head and his foot. His foot wants to love the ground, and your head is in the fucking way. He wants to solve that problem, right? It's aggressive, it's angry, but it's militant. It is completely designed to give you a sense that these creatures belong to a higher order of other creatures that want to fucking kill you. What the fuck does this tell you? This looks like a homeless man with elephantitis that fell into a scrap metal bin. What the fuck does this tell you? Okay, it's got some chains. It's got some leather straps. It's got some pouches. I'm not sure where he got the pouches from. I'm honestly not even sure where he got the metal from. He looks like shit, dude. He looks like shit. The drone is the backbone of the swarm army. Tenacious, resourceful, and not particularly inclined towards self-preservation. These are enemies a wise gear knows never to underestimate. But why? Why? If you've played the story of Gears 4 and 5, the cog acts like they don't know what the fuck the swarm is. Why would a wise gear know not to underestimate them? Do you see what I'm saying? There's no context to why something is presented in a certain way. The original Gears of War series starts 14 years after the Locusts start the invasion of Sarah. You have 14 years of context. There's no context with the swarm because you start when the story starts when the swarm invasion starts, quote unquote invasion. There's no context to the swarm. You don't know why they exist. You don't know why it matters that they exist. And you don't know why they're dangerous. Okay, they come out of the ground and they strap fucking toasters and used microwaves to their fucking dumb, idiot, fucking stupid heads. Who gives a shit? Who gives a fuck? You know what I mean? Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. They got their fucking queen. Who gives a shit? Why does that queen matter? Oh, because a character first introduced into the series in the essential reboot of the series decides that the character matters for no fucking reason. There's no context. I'm rambling. I know I am. This is a very long video of me rambling. I'm just upset because everything that the original series built, the Coalition has single-handedly destroyed. JD is an uninteresting, uninspired, unmotivated waste of a character. What is his motivation? As the son of Marcus Fenix and Anya Stroud, JD has struggled to define himself separate from his parents. Returning to the COG, JD will take on any mission that lets him fight the Swarm and demonstrate his abilities, regardless of the risk. What does that mean? What the fuck does that mean? Marcus was my dad, Anya was my mom, so there's no character here. Because not Gears of War, very important distinction to make. Gears is too scared to try to find itself. It is riding on the coattails of the original trilogy. The Coalition is now. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to say they're incompetent because the gameplay in Gears 5 kicks ass. This is awesome. Like, killing grubs, quote-unquote grubs, in this game is infinitely fun. I've been playing this game for 100 hours plus. It's awesome. I fucking love it, dude. Carmine? Come on, dude. Carmine. Look at him. This game kicks ass. Look how cool he is. He's got 3 knives. Sorry. It's my rust lung. If you played Gears of War 2, you know that there's something called rust lung that humans get when they've been exposed to emulsion too much. Emulsion doesn't exist in the new Gears universe because it doesn't fucking matter, because fuck established story points and details and lore, whatever, fuck it, who cares? What I'm trying to say is JD isn't a character. He's a caricature. He is useless, a Gary Stew, and has nothing to offer the series. Now, his father, Marcus Fenix, the legend who ended the Locust War. Marcus Fenix is a gear like no other. Despite his disillusionment with the new COG, the only thing greater than his bravery in battle is his loyalty to family and friends. This is Marcus now. He's old. He's old. He's older. Look at his beard. He's got a beard. He doesn't care about shaving. You know? He's old. He's obviously disillusioned because he's lived through the Locust War. The COG didn't give a fuck about him until he was useful. He has a reason to be disillusioned. You know? He fought for humanity against the Locust for 14 years. He was a soldier during the entire Locust War. Aside from the couple of years he was in prison. And then that's when Gears of War 1 starts. Him coming out of prison and immediately being sucked into the shit. Because there have been years of conflict. There's been such a huge span of time to give context to why you're fighting the Locust. Marcus, although he wasn't necessarily such a deep character, he was a character. He was someone who was put in jail. He was jailed because he, like the little fucking blurb said, the only thing greater than his bravery in battle is his loyalty to family and friends. He left his post to go save his father, who he thought actually died. And that's why he went to jail. Because he wanted to save his family over taking orders from the COG. Because he knew that his family was more important. What does JD know? What the fuck does JD know? All he knows is how to fucking complain and bitch and moan about his dad, about how his dad doesn't like him, about how his dad thinks he's useless, about how the COG is, you know, a totalitarian regime. No fucking shit, dude. You live in a world where there's only one government because 95% of the fucking human population was killed by these fucking cocksuckers right here. No shit that humanity hasn't really figured out how to come back to working right. That's what the coalition doesn't understand. There's no context. General RAAM rose to command the Locust military through incomparable cunning and ruthlessness. In the name of the Queen and the Horde, RAAM and his Blights marched resolute to conquer the surface of Sarah. Rustlog had nearly succeeded. Who's the main bad guy from Gears 4? Who's the main bad guy from Gears 4? Who's the main bad guy from Gears 2? You already knew. I couldn't tell you who the fuck the bad guy from Gears 4 was if you put a gun to my head and asked me. You could have me against a fucking wall with 7 trained marksmen with 308s trained at every vital organ in my body, and I wouldn't be able to tell you who the fucking bad guy from Gears 4 was. I mean, go ahead. Because the bad guy in Gears 4 and Gears 5 is the writing. If you liked Gears 4 and 5, that's fine. Don't get me wrong, they're great shooting galleries, but they're not good Gears games. It's like that whole Dark Souls shit where everyone likes to shit on Dark Souls 2. And people try to defend Dark Souls 2. Listen here, you absolute fucking goddamn cocksucker. If you try to defend Dark Souls 2 in my chat and my comment section and if you try to defend Dark Souls 2, if you try to defend that stat that affects iframes, I'm going to fucking break your stupid goddamn legs. Adaptability? Sorry, son. I have to kill you. That shit is lame. But what I'm trying to say is that Gears 4 and 5 don't understand what made Gears 1 through 3 so compelling to the audience. And that is context. There's no context for the Swarm. The Coalition just decided that after so many years, the Swarm was going to come up. Now, maybe there's some kind of crazy reveal in Gears 6. But listen, dude. I have played through 1 through 3 a ton. I've played Gears 4 once, and I never wanted to play it again because I hated it. And I didn't want to play Gears 5 more than once because I fucking hate it. Oh God, I hate Gears 5 so fucking much. Now we have completely reached the crux of this stupid goddamn video about how much I hate Gears of War 5. Gears 5 is an absolute travesty to writing. It is a fucking shame that the Coalition thought it was a good idea to put out an interactive medium with the story written in Gears 5. Because these aren't fucking characters. KAIT DIAZ is not a fucking character. KAIT DIAZ is the worst excuse of a caricature for what is supposed to be someone. She is not a fucking character. She's a goddamn child with a gun. Don't make me have to link you, because I'm obviously not going to fucking edit it, to the scene where she literally yells at JD and the camera, "This isn't about you. This is about me." No human being that is above the age of 4 would ever fucking say that. The Coalition, I know you're not going to watch this because you don't even fucking read your Twitter messages. You don't even read people that actually actively support your community and help people get you money. You don't give a fuck. That's why KAIT DIAZ exists the way she exists. Because you think that people want to watch and play as a character that acts like a goddamn 4-year-old. That's what you think. Now, I bet some stupid goddamn motherfucker is thinking, "Oh, Kaichou, you probably just don't like playing as a girl." Fuck you, dude. You think I give a shit if I have a pussy or a dick? Are you stupid? I want story and gameplay. I don't care if I'm a fucking walking vacuum cleaner that gobbles up cocks. As long as the gameplay and the story are good, I don't give a shit, dude. I don't give a fuck what I play as, who I play as. If you can make a character interesting enough, I am going to be 100% for it. Sex and gender do not matter to me. As long as it's interesting to play as that character. Kaichou is a 100% inclusive patriarch. Weird way to phrase that whole sentence. But KAIT DIAZ is one of the worst written characters in video game history. Go ahead, try to disprove me. Play Gears 4 and 5. No, play Gears 1, 2, 3. I've never played Judgment because I played the beta and it made me want to fucking stick nails in my ass. So I never played it. Maybe it's good. I don't know. I played 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I've played all the mainline ones. I haven't played Tactics yet because it's $60 and I'm not about to drop $60 on that. Because I know... Because I didn't like XCOM, so why the fuck would I drop 60 big ones during a pandemic where I don't have any fucking money? The point is, I hate KAIT. No, not because she's a woman, dumbass. I hate her because she's not a real character. She has no motivation. Oh, my mom got taken by the Swarm. Why? Because she's the daughter of the queen. Okay? And why the fuck is the swarm here? Because of your mom? Or because there's something else going on? I don't know. Gear 6 isn't out yet at the time of recording this piece of shit video. That's too long for anybody to actually give a fuck about. What I'm saying is, Kate is not a character. She's not interesting. Her motivations don't do anything for me. Whoever wrote Kate, look, I know it's your job to write. I know it's your job to be a competent adult. But you're a fucking moron and you wrote a 4-year-old child with a gun with a chainsaw sewed onto it. You're stupid. You have no idea what made the original Gears games interesting. You have no idea how to keep characters consistent through a series. You have no idea what your fans actually want. So stop. Just stop writing Gears games. Go write a completely separate game. Go make a completely brand new IP. Now, look, I know. This is look. I've been bitching this last hour, but the Kaichou knows that when Daddy Microsoft wants something done, they get it done because they put money in your mouth like a fucking chocolate gun. But what I'm saying is, don't sacrifice artistic narrative integrity because it's your job. You could have made Kate such an interesting and well-developed character in Gears 5 because you play as her. I don't know anything about this fucking moron. All I know is she hates JD because JD won't suck her cock. Like, there's no motivation for these stupid characters. They're fucking dumb, ignorant, childish, don't act like real fucking human beings in stressful situations. I hate this game. I hate this fucking game so much. Whenever I look at her stupid fucking face, I just think about what could have been. I just think about a Kate DIAZ that could actually have been developed. I think about a Kate DIAZ that could actually be motivated to try to save somebody. I think about a character that isn't just a Mary Sue that exists because the game needs her to exist to fucking shove its shitty narrative down your stupid throat because you bought this game for $60, $70, $80 and there's gotta be some kind of fucking shit to it. I hate this game, dude. I hate this fucking game because it ruined Gears. Gears 4, I tolerated Gears 4 because I thought they could take this somewhere. This is just the first one. Maybe it's like Gears of War 1 where it's just the foundation. Maybe the sequel will really, really just fucking hammer home the themes that I want from a Gears game. I was wrong. Gears of War 5 is not a riveting military action tale about heroism, camaraderie, and dude, Gears of War 2 kicked ass. It was awesome. Dizzy? Scourge? Horde mode? Okay, well, Horde is pretty tight in Gears 5. But I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the single player. I wanted Gears of War 2 Part 2 from Gears 5. And I got Caca, Dookie, Pee Pee, Poo Poo, Kindergarten Simulator 5. I'm a fucking idiot. And I guarantee you that if I had the resources the Coalition did, the money the Coalition did, and just the general skeleton of the Gears universe, yeah, I think I could write a better Gears game than this. I'm gonna say it because I fucking hate this game. I hate the story. I hate the characters. I don't like anybody in this game. No one is memorable. The only reason I know KAIT DIAZ is because I fucking hate her. I hate how childish she is, dude. I fucking hate this stupid character, this stupid story that has no motivation, that has nothing that the original series had. There's no fucking soul. There's no... I don't have a reason to care about these characters. I don't. If every single one of these characters died horribly, violently in the universe, I would be more interested about the random cog soldier next to them. Because at the very least, I could self-insert as a no-face red shirt more than I can comprehend the thought patterns of a caricature like KAIT DIAZ. That's it. I don't want to talk anymore about this game. I don't want to talk anymore about KAIT. I don't want to talk anymore about how much I hate the stupid fucking story. I don't care. I have put more effort into this drunken rambling for the last hour than the Coalition has put into the story world building of Gears 4 and 5. I don't like it. I don't care about it. I don't give a fuck if this series dies. They could never make a Gears 6 and I wouldn't miss anything. Because Gears 1, 2, and 3 still exist in my heart. That's it. I got nothing else to say. If it wasn't evident how little I care about the future of this series, I don't know. I just don't fucking know, dude. This isn't going anywhere. This game, much like this stupid fucking video, has gone on longer than it needs to. I'm sorry that I have rambled about this for an hour. I apologize to you that I am so vehemently... What's the word? What's the fucking word? Dedicated to the series. And I'm just a fucking guy. There are people, there are dudes, there are fans that have spent way more time with this series than me. That have spent their entire, careers making content for this game. And I feel worse for them. Because they really care about Gears. Because they'll make content for it. They'll do everything in their power to spread their love of the series. But I won't. I'm good. I don't want to waste my time on a series that doesn't care anymore. The Coalition doesn't care anymore. Hey, man. Me neither. So, that's it, man. There you go. That's all I gotta say. Peace. Because, God, I fucking hate Gears 5. Peace, everybody.